Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about human digestive system. We will explain this topic with the help of label diagram so that we can understand easily this topic. So let's have a look over the diagram of human digestive system. Now we need to label diagram. This one is mouth cavity. This one is oesophagus. We can also call it food pipe. These are salivary glands. This one is stomach. This is liver. This leaf pipe structure is known as pancreas. This is large intestine. This one is small intestine. This is rectum. This is anus. Right? And this one is bile duct. This is gallbladder. Okay. So this is the complete diagram of human digestive system. You can see all the parts containing human digestive system is here. Mouth cavity, bile duct, liver, gallbladder, small intestine, salivary glands, esophagus, stomach, pancreas, large intestine, and rectum and anus. Right? So these are the different parts of human digestive system. Now we will discuss the function of each and every part in detail one by one. Okay. So the first part is of human digestive system is mouth. What is the function of mouth? To intake food. The function of mouth is to intake food and after eating the food we can chew the food. Okay? And the second is teeth. The function of teeth is to break the food. To break the food. Right? In our mouth there are 4 types of teeth. Incisor, canine, premolars and molars. These kind of teeth will help to chew the food, to break the food and all that. Third one is tongue. Now what is the function of tongue in digestion? Tasting and rolling. With the help of tongue we can taste any food item and it will also help in the rolling of food item. So the function of tongue is tasting and rolling. Fourth one is salivary glands. We have seen salivary glands in the diagram of human digestive system. Now what is the function of salivary glands? Salivary glands secrete saliva. Salivary gland secrete saliva. In saliva, salivary amylase enzyme is present. Salivary amylase enzyme is present in our saliva. This salivary amylase, the function of this salivary amylase is to convert starch into sugar. Right? So starch in the presence of salivary amylase will convert into sugar or you can say glucose. This is the reason when we chew chapati, then we feel a sweet taste after chew the chapati. चपाती को चबाने के बाद, खाने के बाद we feel sweet taste in our mouth. So why so? Because the starch which is present in chapati will convert into sugar or glucose with the help of this salivary amylase enzyme. And as you know, this sugar is sweet in taste. So finally we feel sweet taste chapati, right? Now next part is oesophagus. Okay, let's come to the oesophagus. It is also known as food pipe, as I have told you earlier. So the function of this oesophagus, it will transfer food from mouth to the stomach. To the stomach by peristaltic movement. Now, what is the meaning of this peristaltic movement? Let me tell you. This food pipe is just like this kind of pipe, which is contracted at this end and expand at this end. So whenever any food particle enter in the food pipe, this one is food particle. So when this food particle entered into the food pipe, it will enter down in this pipe and slowly it will come downside, and then finally this food pipe will expand, and finally this food will go in the stomach. So this kind of movement is known as peristaltic movement. Okay. So this is the function of oesophagus. Now coming on stomach. Stomach is just like a bag structure. It is like a bag structure. It contains, stomach contains HCl, hydrochloric acid. Now, what is the function of this hydrochloric acid? It kills the bacteria or germs present in the food item. And second one is to make the medium acidic. To make the medium acidic. Right? Okay. The second thing which is present in stomach is mucus. Right? Now what is the function of this mucus? It will protect the inner lining of the stomach. This is the function of mucus. The third thing which is present in stomach, that is gastric juice. In gastric juice, pepsin enzyme is found. Pepsin named enzyme is found in gastric juice. Now, what is the function of this pepsin enzyme? Let me tell you. enzyme convert protein into amino acid. Pepsin will convert protein into amino acids. Okay, so it's all about stomach. Now next part, that is liver. What is the function of liver? Liver secrete bile juice and bile salt. Liver secrete bile juice and bile salt. Now the function of bile juice. This bile juice make the medium alkaline. Bile juice make the medium alkaline. It means medium को ये basic बनाता है. Next है bile salt. Now what is the function of bile salt? It convert large fat globules into small globules. And this process is known as emulsification of fat. This process is called emulsification of fat. Okay. Next, gallbladder. And liver is the main digestive gland in our body and the largest gland which is present in our body. Gallbladder, it stores bile juice and bile salt. The bile juice and bile salt which is secreted by the liver will store inside the gallbladder. So this is the function of gallbladder, to store bile juice and bile salt. Next come to the pancreas. We have seen pancreas in the diagram. That leaf type structure is known as pancreas. Pancreas secrete two enzymes, trypsin and lipase. It secretes two enzymes, first trypsin. The function of trypsin is to convert protein into amino acid. Trypsin will convert protein into amino acid. Next, lipase. Lipase will convert fat into fatty acid and glycerol. Fatty acid plus glycerol. So this is the function of trypsin and lipase. Trypsin will convert protein into amino acid and lipase will convert fat into fatty acid plus glycerol. So it's all about pancreas. Next come to the small intestine. Now what is the function of the small intestine? Small intestine is the site of complete digestion. that are called villi. Villi are known as fingers-like projection which are found in the wall of small intestine. Now the question is, what is the function of these villi? So these villi increase the surface area, for the absorption of food, and transfer food to the blood vessels. Now from the blood vessels, this food is transferred from blood vessels. The food is transferred to each and every cell of the body. Right? So this work is done by the villi, finger-like projections which are present or found in the wall of small intestine. Suppose this one is a small intestine. So these finger-like projections, these are known as villi, which are found inside the wall of small intestine, and these villi increase the surface area for the absorption of food and transfer food to the blood vessels. Now from the blood vessels, food is transferred to the each and every cell of the body to get energy. So this is the function of small intestine. Now let's come to the large intestine. You know what? Most of the food will be digested in the small intestine, but a few part of the food will become undigested. Now this undigested food will be transferred to the large intestine. So let's talk about large intestine. Undigested food along with water entered in the large intestine. Now water and minerals which are present in the food are absorbed by large intestine and undigested food material removed from the body via anus. So here the complete digestion of food takes place, and finally the undigested food will come out from the body via anus, right? So our human digestive system is completed now. I hope you will understand the topic clearly, as we have drawn the diagram also. So students, rest of the topics we will discuss tomorrow. Till then, bye. Have a nice day.